I'm giving out the English translation of the caption that he attached to the video. He said, "Don't mess with us. We know how to retaliate, how to exact revenge." Was the arrest of Surya revenge for your action, or rather the central government action on Senthil Balaji?
So, Vanakkam sir, just to put things in context, after the DMK has come to power, close to 253 cases are booked against BJP people, especially for their social media post. Until now, about close to 60 people are arrested at different points of time. And the latest one being our young dynamic state secretary through SG Surya. And if you read his post, not even one word in that post would come under any ambit where we can call that as provocative. Not even one word of the tweet or his Facebook post, the same content is there in Twitter and Facebook, which can be considered provocative. He questioned one particular communist MP of Madurai that under the watch of one communist Panchayat member in Kadalur, a manual scavenging death has happened as this Panchayat member has forced him to do manual cleaning. He said, this is a social justice you are talking. And this is a very serious subject. If the police is really arresting somebody, they should have arrested the communist Panchayat member based out of Kadalur who pushed somebody to do this manual scavenging. Instead, they are shooting the messenger. And more than that, we also know Tamil Nadu is the #1 state which has got the highest number of manual scavenging death. If you go by the parliament reply, from 2018 to 22, we have 56 deaths in Tamil Nadu. In his tweet also, he brought it out to the public attention, calling this is the kind of government we are running. And simply you wanted to show your might, you wanted to show your police power. And the government under Mr. M.K. Stalin ji have decided to go after SG Surya ji. In a way, as a BJP state president, I am okay with this because Surya coming out of jail would be a different leader. Going inside is a different kind of leadership. Coming out. So if DMK chooses to make If DMK chooses to make many BJP tall leaders, that is what we want in the state. I just met his grandfather also, who is 99, who is turning 100 come this June 20th. And this is uncalled for. And if they want to take their petty anger on people like SG Surya, in fact, SG Surya will become a bigger leader post this arrest.
Is it a message to you? I'll tell you why I'm asking you that question, and my colleague Sanika is also here in the studio. Is it a message to you? Because Stalin is upset with you, AIDMK is upset with you, Jayalalitha's party says you have upset her, who's revered in the party AIDMK. They call her Amma. She's one of the tallest leaders. She has been one of the tallest leaders in the state of Tamil Nadu. We had a very fiery debate on Arnab's debate when the AIDMK spokesperson dared the BJP, saying that if you want to get out of the alliance, please get out, because Annamalai is, he's making comments that is not palatable to the alliance, right? Is a problem with your straight talk, because you are upsetting both the AIDMK and what you're doing and saying, as your experience as an IPS officer says. You do straight talking on corruption. You've been an IPS officer, you've been in Chikmagalur for a long time. They're not happy with the way you speak. They're not happy with your straight talk. Is the problem with your straight talk then, Annamalai?
So the alliance with ADMK is absolutely fine, and I hold Madam Jayalalitha in very, very high respect and regards. It is an interview which was spun out of context by some of my ADMK friends. They have chosen to vent their anger on it, which is all okay now, which is all settled. I would call this as a storm in a teacup. At the same time, you also have to understand, sir, the fight against corruption by Tamil Nadu BJP is on. Because we believe in a state riddled with corruption. If you look at the DMK now, we have a sitting finance minister who got changed only because he spoke about the first family earning about 30,000 crore. And then the ED raid on Senthil Balaji, a couple of other ministers, and of course we have to speak about corruption. But being in an alliance, it is always a tightrope walk. Any word might get misconstrued, any word might be taken out of context. But I'm happy to be the way I am. I don't want to upset any apple cart here. And ADMK is a very, very respectable alliance partner, and that particular interview and the words that were spoken were purely taken out of context.
Okay.
Mr. Annamalai, you've been, for the last few days, we've seen you giving us interviews on multiple accounts, and you've been speaking very vociferously against corruption. Your stand on corruption has been very, very clear that you maintain that there have been a lot of corrupt practices in the state of Tamil Nadu, and one of the corruption cases right now is being investigated by the ED in connection with Senthil Balaji. Now, there are some allegations against the Tamil Nadu governor as well, because Tamil Nadu governor refused the recommendations that was put forth by Chief Minister M.K. Stalin in connection with his minister Senthil Balaji, because governor has very clearly stated that he is facing corruption charges. But now DMK is calling the Tamil Nadu governor a stooge of the centre. How do you view such charges against a constitutional post of the governor?
The DMK senior ministers, sometime back, about 4-5 months back, they called one person called governor as a dog. People called governor as a stooge. Our governor is one of the finest gentlemen that Tamil Nadu has got. A person who is doing his constitutional duty by his conscience, madam. Now, there is a lot of misunderstanding with respect to the Senthil Balaji issue and the governor's note that was given to the state government. What I understand as a common man, there are two things the media of my Tamil Nadu media friends are confusing what happened yesterday based on the DMK spokesperson speech. Governor's objection to Senthil Balaji continuing as minister is not because of the ED action. This is a 10-day old issue where BJP and our alliance partner ADMK, we both met the Honorable Governor separately. We requested Honorable Governor that Senthil Balaji should not be a part of the Tamil Nadu cabinet because of the Supreme Court's observation on Senthil Balaji. The Supreme Court has observed against Senthil Balaji in about 2 weeks back in a judgment that in the same case where ED has arrested him now, in that case there is also parallelly a Supreme Court direction that was given that the Tamil Nadu police is not doing its duty of filing the Prevention of Corruption Act against Mr. Senthil Balaji. The Supreme Court said in 2 months' time, if the Tamil Nadu police is not filing PCA against Mr. Senthil Balaji, Supreme Court said we will take over the investigation by constituting SIT. We met the Honorable Governor and apprised him. Since the Chief Minister also happens to be the Home Minister of that state, he is not allowing the police to book Prevention of Corruption Act against Senthil Balaji. That is why Supreme Court has given the second observation. So Governor, as we were told by the press, DMK spokesperson yesterday, Governor has immediately written a letter to Mr. Stalin, our Chief Minister, stating that because of the Supreme Court's observation and the Supreme Court very strong condemnation also against Tamil Nadu police, that Senthil Balaji should not be a part of the cabinet. This is issue 1, madam. The second issue is the 2-day-old issue where because of the ED's action, Mr. Stalin has chosen to reallocate the portfolio to 2 other ministers. When it went to governor, apparently the governor's office said in that note the state chief minister did not mention about ED action. So he is sending it back. Second time when the note went, we were told again through the press, the governor said since his previous observation of moral turpitude is there, because of the Supreme Court observation is sticking to its stand. We believe as a Tamilian, as a political party representative also, the governor's stand is absolutely right. Governor's stand is not because of arrest, not because of ED's action, it is because of the Supreme Court's observation, because of the moral turpitude charges against him. So we believe it will stand the judicial test also if the Tamil Nadu government chooses to go to the court, madam.
Annamalai, there are 2 kinds of reactions when we hear, people and politicians speak from Tamil Nadu. Let me tell you about the 2 reactions. One set says that the BJP must go alone in Tamil Nadu, and the second set of people say the BJP needs the AIADMK, right? Given what's happened in the last 1 week, is the alliance with the AIADMK intact, or does Annamalai have a different plan? And did Annamalai get a call from Delhi asking him to tone down?
Sir, our senior leadership, our National President JP Nadda ji and all our senior leaders, they are very clear, sir, that 2024 from Tamil Nadu, our alliance should sweep all 39 MPs here. Because the anger against DMK government is so high that Tamil Nadu, for the first time, we will see in 2024 all the MPs coming towards our alliance, not in 2014, not in 2019. At the same time, we are very clear, ADMK is a very respectable alliance partner. They stood with us in the Farm Act. They stood with us at different points of time. And Tamil Nadu right now, it's very clear to take on the DMK's might, muscle power, money power, the kind of money DMK has made in the last 2.5 years. It is very important we unite as an alliance partner. We stand in the ground very firmly. Take all the anti-ADMK votes together as an alliance so that we sweep all the 39 seats. So it's very clear, right from a party Karyakarta to our national president, that Tamil Nadu this time we have to give to our Honorable Prime Minister. When he comes back with 400 seats, we are very clear Tamil Nadu will contribute 39 out of that 400 will come from Tamil Nadu. So all of us are on the same page and will make sure this happens, sir.
Yeah. I have one last question to you and then my colleague Sanika will take it. Was there a need to arrest Senthil Balaji now? It's a case that's ongoing since 2011. It's been 12 years, Annamala, you know it. Everybody knows it. The courts have gone through it. 12 years. The arrest coming 12 years later, the DMK says there was no need to raid the secretariat, for example. Their argument has been, fine, it's a case of corruption, you raid him. But why raid the secretariat? As someone who served as an officer of the law, Annamalai, how do you respond to that?
So I'll take about a minute to explain this case so that you and your viewers will completely understand why this was needed. So 2014 is when the offence happened, when Senthil Balaji was the transport minister in the previous government. Then 2016-17 the complainants started coming in. 2018 when more complainants started coming in, the FIR was registered by the ADMK government then in their second term, 2016 to 21 period. Immediately after the FIR, Senthil Balaji's house was raided by the Tamil Nadu Department of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption. Charge sheet was filed against him in the special MP MLA's court in 2018. What happened after 2018 is a classic case of using the judicial process to stonewall the action of Tamil Nadu police. They went to the court when ED took over in 2019 because in the original charge sheet money laundering aspect was inside. Then after the DMK government came to power in 2021, immediately they went to the court and got the ED action stayed in 2021. They went to the Madras High Court and stayed the Tamil Nadu police charge sheet against Mr. Senthil Balaji. The complainants later struck a compromise with the Senthil Balaji, first time in Indian history. The original complainants and Senthil Balaji, they struck a compromise saying that we have given him money, he has given us back money, so we want to take back the complaint, which was also unfortunately accepted by the Madras High Court. Later a new set of complaints went to Supreme Court on appeal. So it's a classic quagmire, sir. It's a classic legal trap where every single obstacle was overcome. Finally the Supreme Court gave a judgment lifting the stay over ED, lifting the stay over the initial charge sheet and directing the Tamil Nadu police to add more sections to the charge sheet. So we have to understand this in context, sir. So this was not a delayed action. It was an action in time. It did not happen immediately because they stonewalled the whole process by using the judicial angles. Now also the second part of your question, the ED had to go into the Tamil Nadu Secretariat because we all know about Mr. Senthil Balaji. And income tax have raided him just 10 days before because he's building a house worth about 350 crore in Karur. The IRS officers for the very first time in India's history, they were assaulted by Senthil Balaji's men. 4 IRS officers in Karur outside his home and they were admitted to ICU for 4 days in Karur government hospital. Imagine the plight, sir. So they do everything possible to stonewall the investigation because they are known for it. Now it is a natural expectation some of the document will be inside his ministry's office in Tamil Nadu Secretariat. It is not the first time it is happening, sir. 2016 December, the income tax raided our sitting chief secretary in Secretariat, which as opposition leader Mr. M.K. Stalin welcomed it. He said it is absolutely fine, they should have come to find some incriminating document. The same government, NDA government, our same Prime Minister Modi ji was there in 2016, 2023, the same Modi ji, same enforcement directorate. Now Mr. Stalin has found a problem with it. So the whole of Tamil Nadu is very happy with the ED action because finally a corrupt minister is going to jail.
Okay.
Mr. Annamalai, before we let you go, there is this one final question that I have, and we had a response from the DMK yesterday where they sort of linked the entire Senthil Balaji arrest to the controversy surrounding your Rafale watch. They said that this entire issue of Senthil Balaji's arrest has come at a time when you have been asked to produce the bill for the Rafale watch. How do you respond to these charges?
Madam, I am wearing my Rafale watch as I speak to you right now in your channel right now. This watch is always with me for the last 2 years. Because I wear this very proudly as an Indian, because our Rafales are fighting for us. It will fight for us in the next 20-25 years. It will change the contours of war. And when they asked a bill, I gave a bill. Not only I gave a bill, I disclosed my complete personal financial statement for the last 12 years. Every single of my bank transaction starting from 2011, I put it on the website. It is even now there. Yenman Yenmakkal. I put it in the website, all my credit card statements. I completely opened my life, all my financial actions to DMK. I said, now I am going to ask you questions. You asked me a question, I have given the bill and my financial aspects to you. Then I released the first part of DMK files. We have asked questions for 1,34,000 crore. We said, you answer it now. In fact, Senthil Balaji is coming in the second part of DMK files, which is going to be released in July. The first part we touched only the 11 senior ministers of the cabinet. For that, they have issued defamation notice to me. Total defamation notice till now is about 1,400 crore. They have put defamation suit on me. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. M.K. Stalinji, for the very first time, after he has become Chief Minister, has filed a criminal complaint against me, a criminal defamation against me for me making allegations on corruption against him. So now the DMK has to understand the fight against corruption from the BJP side is going to be very, very, very aggressive. Now if they think this Rafale watch or my press statement or something, I am a very small man in a party of 18 crore people. And I am a common man's voice. If they are linking the ED's action to my voice, I get amazed by the stupidity. It is an action by the central government agencies right from 2019, even before I entered politics. And this case is continuing from 2014. And for Tamil Nadu DMK, everything they want to link with me. If a dog dies in Gopalapuram also, they say Annamalai is responsible. So I really pity them. Let them come out in the public and accept what they are doing is wrong instead of blaming everything on Tamil Nadu BJP and on me, madam.
There are two ways of looking at it. One way is, of course, what the DMK and some parties say, the smaller parties say that it's retaliation. They call it all kinds of things. They say that it's revenge, that you're spooked. And in the words of M.K. Stalin, last night at 9 p.m. he issued a statement saying that it's the last nail in the coffin for the BJP as the opposition unites. But that's our debate tonight. And in fact, we have spokespersons from the BJP, AIDMK, TMC, NCP, we have BRS and Samajwadi Party and Congress. I won't draw you into that, Annamalai. But they say that there are two ways of looking at it. One way is that the opposition is uniting, BJP is spooked, and the second way, in the Tamil Nadu context, we'll be looking at it and saying that Annamalai is doing something that everybody else can't somehow digest, or they haven't seen a leader, perhaps like you in many decades, who's rattled them so much. That's another way of looking at it. Annamalai, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We'll be in touch. You want to say something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, since you are talking about a debate today, the only my 2 cents there, sir. When the emergency was imposed in Tamil Nadu, just to talk about what Mr. M.K. Stalinji spoke about central government, emergency kind of situation in our country. When emergency was imposed, the DMK fellows refused to wear their dhoti, which had the DMK Karai vesti. In Tamil Nadu, we all wear dhoti, which will have our party's thing. They refused to wear a dhoti with the DMK's emblem there for fear of getting arrested. It is the Janasangam then and the RSS which protected even the DMK fellows in Tamil Nadu, even the fledgling Janasangha in Tamil Nadu. So there are a lot of histories. They called Indira Gandhi as a Ratha Kateri, Mussolini, Stalin in 1975. But they went and fell at Indira Gandhi madam's feet to dismiss MGR's government in 1980, whereby DMK made an alliance with Congress, a 50-50 alliance. So all these are very forgotten history now. I kindly request you, let DMK spokesperson be asked about these questions also, sir.
Let's see where the story goes. Annamalai, thank you for joining us very much on this weekend debate. Annamalai, the BJP State President of Tamil Nadu, joining us live. Let's take a short break right now and go across to our debate right now.
The Amity MBA has been ranked among India's top 10 for the last 6 years in the Times of India B School Survey. Yet another top ranking after being ranked among India's top 10 by Economic Times and Business Today. To apply, visit amity.edu.
लालू जी, आपके शहाबुद्दीन से क्या रिश्ते हैं?
अरे तुम बराबर यही सवाल पूछते हो। शहाबुद्दीन हमारे पार्टी में थे, जेल में है।
बातें होती हैं जेल में?
कैसे बात होगी जेल से?
आओ टेप चलाते
तुम्हारे पास होगा टेप?
हाँ टेप है, वो चलाया भी है।
चलाते रहो, हरि का भजन गाते रहो।
There you can see Lalu Prasad Yadav losing his cool with reporters, saying that you have absolutely no stature to ask him questions.
देशमुख साहब यहाँ आपातकाल लगाए, देशमुख साहब यहाँ घोषित आपातकाल है। 1000 एडिटर मुझे पकड़ रहे, ये देखिए मुझे पकड़ रहे। देशमुख साहब, मेरा खून निकल रहा है, आप देख रहे हैं। देशमुख साहब यहाँ घोषित आपातकाल है, आप पत्रकारों को जेल में डालेंगे, मुझे पकड़ रहे हैं। 1000 रिपब्लिक आप ऐसे पकड़ेंगे मुझे। मेरे मुंह से खून आ रहा है, मेरे मुंह से खून आ रहा है, ये देखिए।
These are the cars carrying Christian Michel. You are going to see more and more cars on your screens right now. And that is Christian Michel. First visuals on your screen. Christian, would you want to speak? Christian, have you turned in a brewer? Christian, would you give facts to India? Christian, will you tell the truth about those names? Christian, will you tell the truth about the family? Christian, and that's the car getting in. Christian Michel, first visuals.
सर एफआईआर में किसी का नाम नहीं है, सब बर्ताव कर रहे हैं, क्या इसका कोई एक्शन लिया जाएगा?
सर कार्रवाई को लेकर क्या कहना चाहेंगे? भूपेंद्र जी कार्रवाई को लेकर क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
Mr. Wazir, why have you arrested him, sir?
The Alibag police has arrested him under section 306 and 34 of...
Because it was a case, I believe, that was closed by the police itself.
Yeah, the same police and same court has opened it. Sir?
No, I am not. I'm following. I am doing my job. I am doing my job. They're trying to stop us from reporting.
These are the images which shows you the reality of what really happened in the city of Bucha. What you see right now on your screens is the reality of this war where thousands and thousands of Ukrainians have lost their lives. We are standing in the premise of a church right in the middle of Bucha. ये जो आप अपने आंखों के सामने देख रहे हैं, ये विश्व के सबसे बड़ा एयरबस हुआ करता था एक टाइम पर, और आज आप जो देख रहे हैं इसका कुछ नहीं बचा. You have to leave from here. They're going to try and come back once again. Here, sir. Sir, this is the back entry. This is the back entrance of Mr. Chidambaram. Chidambaram has been arrested right now. That's me, Chidambaram, right now. He's been arrested. On the screen, that's Mr. Chidambaram. Do you have to say?
please.
Mr. Charles, what's lies ahead? Mr. Charles, what's lies ahead for you now? Mr. Charles, are you really?
Hello and welcome. You're watching the Saturday edition of the Weekend Debate with me, Sanika, and joining me in the Mumbai studios is my colleague Niranjan. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6 days, opposition leaders are meeting in Patna for the much-hyped meeting. But there is complete chaos in opposition ranks. Regional parties want Congress to stay away from their bastions, and day by day, Congress seems more and more marginalized.
Sanika, Mamata Banerjee doesn't want Congress. She's made it clear. Aam Aadmi Party wants a deal. They're saying that you don't contest in Delhi. Punjab, leave it to us. BRS is unhappy. They're saying that, in fact, KCR said Modi is a good friend. So has Congress actually become sort of the biggest loser in this Mission 450 that they actually pitched? The opposition unity, is it just a means to wipe off the Congress, or will the Congress be the biggest loser in this meeting in Patna? Now, these are not questions. These are realities that face the Congress party. These are plaguing some congressmen who've gone on record to speak about it. The opposition unity turning out to be a big dampener even before it comes on the table. Take a look.
On June 23rd, at least 15 opposition leaders are meeting in Patna. But at the moment, all parties seem to be on a shaky ground. KCR has called Prime Minister Modi his good friend.
मोदी जी मेरे अच्छे मित्र हैं. कई बार हम अपने ख्यालात बदलते हैं. नीति आयोग मीटिंग में, कहीं इधर-उधर में, बिल्कुल हम मिलते जुलते हैं.
Mamata doesn't want Congress in Bengal.
আর আজকে তোমরা বলছো বাংলায় শান্তি নেই। কিসের শান্তি? সিপিএম এর উপরে কোন শান্তি ছিল? শ্মশানের শান্তি। কংগ্রেস অনেক রাজ্য চালিয়েছো। সিপিএম এর সবচেয়ে বড় দোসর আর বিজেপির বড় দোসর, আর পার্লামেন্টে আমাদের সাহায্য চাও, আমরা করব তাও বিজেপির বিরুদ্ধে, কিন্তু মনে রেখো বাংলায় সিপিএম এর সাথে ঘর করে আমাদের কাছে বাংলায় সাহায্য চাইতে আসবে না।
AAP is trying to set terms.
2015 में कांग्रेस की सीट 0, 2020 में दिल्ली में कांग्रेस की सीट 0, तब भी वो यहाँ चुनाव लड़ते हैं। क्यों लड़ते हैं वो यहाँ चुनाव? वो कह दें कि पंजाब और दिल्ली के अंदर चुनाव नहीं लड़ेंगे, हम भी कह देंगे राजस्थान और मध्य प्रदेश में हम नहीं लड़ेंगे। आइए टेबल पे आके बातचीत तो कीजिए।
And some Congress leaders are clearly not happy.
मुझे लगता कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत का जो सपना बीजेपी देख रही थी, बीजेपी वो काम नहीं कर पाई जो हमारे मित्र करना चाहते हैं। तो पहले हम अपने मित्रों से ये चाहते हैं, रीजनल पार्टीज के तमाम नेताओं से ये कहना चाहते हैं कि पहले आप ये फैसला करें कि मोदी हटाना जरूरी है या कांग्रेस को मिटाना जरूरी है।
6 days to go for the meeting and the drama continues. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And so much of action vis-a-vis alliances, and every week, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, Sanika and me have been debating opposition. I mean, even the opposition parties that come on our debate ask us, why are you debating the opposition every week, Sanika? In fact, one of the panelists that I called last night, and he asked me, why are you debating the opposition every day, every week?
Because there's so much action every week.
Yeah, last night, KCR said, Sanika, last night, KCR, the Chief Minister of Telangana said, Modi is a good friend.
Yes.
I speak to him often. He said we exchange ideas often. That's a fantastic thing. But that's not the impression that they give us in public. That's not the headline that comes out every single day. For example, from Telangana. Let me go across to Shazia Almi of the BJP, Kovai Satyan of the AIDMK, Mohammad Tausif Rahman of the Trinamool Congress, Brijmohan Srivastav of the NCP, Rabula Sridhar Reddy of the BRS is here with us. Abbas Haider is here from the Samajwadi Party. Kapil Madar from the Congress Party will be joining us live. But let me start with you. Kovai, you just heard what he said. Annamalai says everything is okay. He says all's well. He says, boss, it's a storm in a teacup, right? The way I see it, and the way like Sarika and me see it, is that the NDA seems okay. You guys have small issues, fine. You sort it out. If Annamalai is saying it's a small issue, we've sorted it out, you seem to be okay. But the opposition or the unity that the opposition claims, for example, Stalin last night said the opposition unity is the last nail in the coffin for the BJP. It doesn't seem that way, Kovai. Kovai, and I'll get the SP and the NCP. Yeah, Kovai.
I said the same thing in your debate, that the call for alliance is taken by our, who is the General Secretary, and by the National BJP. There is not much age for the words between the second line leaders. But a couple of people leave it. And said, as long as from our leader, the alliance, that is what we will obey in line. Heated exchange of second line lead will not be taken into context, will not be given the. So that's what Mr. Annamai also reiterated today. I was listening to. So NDA is stronger, and it is all set.
Yeah, but you know, my follow-up question is to the BRS, and then Sanika, you can take it from there. KCR yesterday said that the Prime Minister is a very good friend, and they're not attending that Nitish meeting this week. They're not attending the Nitish meeting.
Were there reports that KCR was not answering the calls?
No, it's been 1 week. Where is? I can't see Rahula. Rahula, are you there? Rahula, just checking if your line was also through. Okay, your line is through. Fine. The RJD and JDU says, Rahula, that 1 week later, the phone line of your Chief Minister is still not through. Is Cyclone Biparjoy also hitting Telangana in such a way that the lines in your city of Hyderabad is still not reset for them to have a word with the Chief Minister and call him to Bihar? He's still not going. We don't have a confirmation, Rahula. And he's suddenly saying Modi is a good friend and that he wants to discuss common ideas. His exact words were common.
Cross connection.
Cross connection. Yeah. Common ideas. 10 days and you haven't found the line, is it? With your friends in Bihar?
Niranjan, actually, both these things are in different contexts. Okay.
Like what?
I also I've seen the video of the Prime Minister is a good friend of mine. We exchange the ideas and all. We always believe in. Always our Honorable Chief Minister says, just because we are political opponents, we are not enemies after all. We may differ in the ideology. We may differ in the practices that government various governments adopt. In case of central government, we have many things that we differ. Doesn't mean that we are enemies. And exchanging good ideas is always a good practice, right? And we believe in having good relationships with the central government, always G2G. Any government to government should have a cordial relationship. Actually, BJP government is not following, central government is not following in case of non-BJP ruled states. And they always show the discrimination and stepmotherly treatment. That is one case. Second thing, lines are not working. These things, okay, they might have said anything, but we always have clearly stated we maintain equidistance from both BJP and Congress party as far as national issues are concerned. Any platform that Congress party is a part, BRS will not be interested to be in it. And definitely, when it is a issue of the entire country, Honorable Chief Minister, President of BRS, will take an appropriate decision at an appropriate time. We are in no hurry just to prove, one-upmanship of somebody or just to prove we are active. We know we as a political party have our own strategy on national politics and national issues, and we will come out with the right opinion, right action at the right time. So we don't have to immediately respond and react to somebody's activities.
Mr. Ravulu, you very clearly said that for the BRS, I guess your aspirations, your national and regional aspirations are above anything else as of now, and you've sent a very strong message to the Congress. That's where I would like to get in Mr. Kapil Madan. Mr. Madan, if you've heard, the BRS, they are trying to maintain a distance from the Congress.
Yeah.
We heard Aam Aadmi Party.
They're not allies. They're not allies with the Congress. No, they don't want to be allies.
Yes, and yesterday even we had Aam Aadmi Party trying to set conditions for the Congress. They said, we won't contest in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. You give up Punjab and
Delhi. State of Delhi and Punjab.
Yeah. Few months back, we also had a statement coming in from Akhilesh Yadav that Congress should stop being the big brother.
In UP?
Yes.
And Mamta also?
Mamta, we had a statement yesterday, didn't we?
Stay out of Bengal.
Stay out of Bengal.
So where will
if you want
Congress
help
fight?
from Parliament, if you want our help in Parliament, stay out of Bengal. You sit in CPM's lap, all that. We will go across to Mohammad Tausif Rahman on that. But Mr. Kapil Madan, when you have so many parties speaking against your leadership, speaking against you, how do you think the Congress leadership is going to sit on the same table with these parties 6 days from now to discuss a common agenda for 2024?
When you have a discussion on an opposition coalition, of course you will have different sort of views, different sort of condition put forth by different political parties, and one should be very mindful of the fact that these kind of elections are different, and everyone would agree with it that the national elections are different from the usual state election that happens, and where you want to defeat a party like BJP, which is which presently, to my understanding, they've lost all their lives. So I think it's important and it's incumbent that every like-minded party which is ideologically similar, whose ideologies are sync with each other, should leave together their small independent differences and should come together for the larger cause, which is
fantastic.
Yes,
Very
of
nice.
course, yes. The larger cause is to defeat the ideology of the BJP.
Very nice.
Which I believe is not good for the country.
So who just killed your Congress worker in Bengal? His name is Fulchand. Let me check. I'm going to tell you his exact name, where he was killed. Fulchand. Who killed Fulchand in Murshidabad in Bengal?
So Niranjan, I would not be making any comment to which I don't have any specific information, and I would leave it to the
it's public knowledge.
To the time, this discussion to the time, and the charge sheet.
Arrests have been made.
The charge sheet is filed.
Why are you so scared?
The charge sheet is being filed.
Why are you so scared?
So I am not scared, Niranjan.
You're scared of
No,
naming
I'm
the
not
Trinamool
scared.
Congress.
I am not scared. Rather, I am not scared. It is the BJP that you should be scared.
BJP?
You just go and see the kind of tweets
BJP?
Mr. Subramaniam Swamy is making against BJP.
Yes,
Why are you scared?
Oh my
BJP,
God.
BJP. I
Oh
can
my
come
God.
and tell you, Niranjan.
Oh,
BJP
Congress.
might be BJP.
Oh
Why
my
do you accept
God.
that BJP can kill
Why
Congress?
are you scared?
I don't know, Kapil
Why
Madan,
can't you-
Delhi
why
Congress.
can't you-
See,
why
brother,
can't you
ऐसा
accept
है,
this?
ऐसा है. Delhi
BJP
Congress.
can murder a Congress
Yeah, I'll
leader
tell you.
in Murshidabad. What is the problem?
Tausif, Delhi Congress is
What is
different
the
from
problem?
Bengal Congress.
You can't decide who's murdering who.
Delhi left is different from Bengal
Or you
left.
want to.
Every day they've been coming on debates on Republic TV, yaar. Every day they're coming on Republic TV debates. They're saying what the hell is going on in Bengal when people are getting killed. Bengal left is coming on Republic TV.
No, because you
Bengal
people
Congress
are-
is coming on
you people
Republic
are- you
TV.
people are giving
Bengal
a
ISF is coming on
in
Republic
Bengal
TV.
as a Bengal
And they are
violence.
saying your
Whenever
party
there
is
starting a
behind the
debate,
violence.
starting of a
What are you
debate,
talking
it's becoming
about?
a Bengal violence. It's not going to
What are you
happen like
talking
this.
about? What are you talking about? I'm getting you and BJ. Okay, I'm getting you and Shazia. Shazia, I'm giving you. I'm giving. One sec. Kapil,
Everything
you.
is fine in
Kapil
Bengal,
has
I'm telling
capitulated.
you.
Kapil has
Niranjan,
capitulated.
if someone
Kapil will say
wants to
whatever
give a bad portrait
the.
to
Kapil is
Bengal,
saying.
we are not
Kapil
going
is
to
saying
accept
whatever
it.
the High Command says, I will follow that. Kapil
We
is
are not
take
going
what
to
it's okay.
accept it.
Kapil, you
What
forgot.
nonsense
Kapil
is
is
this?
okay.
Violence
Your
in
party
Bengal.
worker has been killed.
What
You
all
don't
the
want to
Bengalis are
defend
doing
it.
some violence in Bengal?
I'm getting.
Or we are not
Shazia.
educated. That just because of some panchayat election we will do violence in Bengal.
Some panchayat elections. Some panchayat elections. Some panchayat. Tausif.
It's a nonsense, man. It's a
God forbid.
nonsense.
Tausif, God forbid.
If somebody is roaming with a TMC झंडा in his hand
God forbid.
and a bomb.
No, one second.
So you will make that ये TMC का ही बंदा है.
Tausif, God forbid.
आज मैं BJP का झंडा लेके अपने
No,
पास
Tausif,
में
you know
रखूं
what?
and
Tausif,
I
you know
abuse
what? I
Modi.
can show you the visuals
Come on,
of the
man.
bomb.
You can't make
I can
stories.
show you
Yes,
the
there
visuals
is
of
a-
the
there
bomb
is an
going off.
instance. What
Tausif,
happened
don't
in
try to
Bengal?
fool
And I
people
do
on the
agree.
debate. Tausif, don't fool people on the
I'm
debate.
not denying it.
I've shown bloody
I'm not
bombs
denying
taken.
it.
I've
But
shown
every
bombs,
time
yaar.
when you
We have
start a
shown
debate
bombs.
with Bengal violence,
Republic TV has
you
shown
are maligning
bombs.
the whole image of the
Crude
Bengalis.
bombs. What are you talking about? Crude bombs.
Narendra Modi is
and the police
just
says no
set
bombs.
to malign the image of all Bengalis in
Okay, you don't
Bengal.
believe me? You ask
This is
Sarika.
the reason why he's
Okay,
not
you don't
getting
believe
the
me?
votes.
Okay, listen. You don't believe me? You ask Sarika. Sarika,
Tausif,
what did you see in that visual?
yes,
Where the police is being confronted?
I know what is
No, you
happening in
ask her.
Bhangur.
No,
I know what is
Bombs
I
going
know
off
what
in
is
the
happening in
background. There are
Bhangur.
bombs
You
going
ask
off in the
her.
background when
You
you
ask her.
have police officers saying that we can
I
see
know.
nothing. There are bombs
I
going
am
off
not
in the
denying
background.
that.
There are bags
I
of
am not
bombs
denying
that
that,
are found in
Niranjan. I am
Bhangur.
not debating with you also.
Then what are you debating? You are saying there are no bombs. You're saying yes, there are
So
bombs.
have
but
you
it's
seen
okay.
TMCs doing that?
You're saying
Sanika.
No.
Sanika, have you seen TMCs keeping that?
That is not
have
our
you seen
allegation. That is the
No,
allegation
have
made
you
by
seen
the
that
Congress
TMCs
and
doing
the
this?
BJP. These are the allegations leveled by the Congress and
then
the
why
BJP.
do you then why do you
Congress
then why do you give why do you give a chapter violence in Bengal? Why do you
Because
give a
it is
chapter
violence in
subject
Bengal, it's not violence in Bangladesh, no brother. It is violence in Bengal, no, not
no,
Bangladesh.
it is not. It has been created in Bengal.
Created in Bengal.
Created in Bengal. It is.
I have nothing to say to you.
Staged in Bengal. I'll give you a proof. The same thing happened in Ram Navami as well.
Ram Navami?
The same thing happened in Ram Navami,
where
Suvendu Adhikari staged everything in Bengal, and he did a havoc ruckus in Bengal.
Whose failure was it?
He straight went to meet Amit Shah, and after when he came back to meet Amit Shah, he created ruckus in Bengal.
Whose failure was it?
No, this is what is happening in Bengal. He's staging everything.
Hundreds and thousands of bombs are being thrown in Bengal, and you're saying it's completely okay.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Niranjan. No, listen
Come on,
to me.
man, what are you defending?
Today, when you
I'll show you the pictures in the middle.
People are shouting that why we are doing this.
Arey brother, I'll show you pictures of the bombs in SUVs, yaar. SUVs, gunny bags. Here, bags with bombs recovered. देखो bomb. अरे भाई screen देख लो. SUV में है, बैग में है, घर में है, रोड में है. When the police speaks behind him, the police says no bomb, no bomb. Behind him, the bomb goes off, यार.
अरे bomb किसने रखी है?
अरे किसने रखी है? Okay, तुम BJP से पूछ लो. No, you ask Congress and BJP. You ask Congress and BJP.
Narendra Modi.
Shazia, is your party keeping those bombs? Shazia, be honest.
Who has kept the bomb?
Trinamool Congress saying you're making the bombs. Shazia, why are you making the bombs?
Yeah, so I would just like to, yes, I can see and hear the utter desperation in the voices of the TMC representative and the Congress person. Isn't it shameful?
No, Shazia ji, I have my reservation. Don't say violence in Bengal. We people are not doing any violence in Bengal. You are maligning the image of the all Bengalis. I totally object this.
I don't know who.
I totally object this. I don't want to know. We Bengalis are not harsh at all.
Allow me to finish.
No, why are you targeting the Bengalis in Bengal?
How much love you have for Bengal and Bengalis is very evident.
আপনারা তো Bengalis কে আপনি টার্গেট করছেন
only because they don't belong to your party. We have seen. मैं आपसे
এটা কি চলবে?
क्यों कर रहे हैं?
No, it is very harsh.
आप ही की तो माँ मिट्टी और
Suvendu Adhikari is targeting the Bengalis in Bengal.
मानूस है तौसीफ, आपकी है माँ मिट्टी और मानूस.
है तो बिल्कुल तो है. कहाँ मना किया हमने?
बंगाल में क्यों मार रहे हो?
बिल्कुल है.
लोगों को क्यों मार रहे हो?
आप लोग माइनॉरिटी को लेके बात करते हैं. हमें माइनॉरिटी से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. हमें बंगाल के 12 करोड़ जनता से लेना देना है. आप मुसलमान हो, आप हिंदू हो, चाहे जो भी हो. We are only bothered about our 12 crore people and not those people like Suvendu Adhikari who want to create and stage a drama in Bengal in the name of Panchayat election. I don't know what Amit Shah has instigated Suvendu Adhikari. What he has planned for Bengal. If we want to make Bengal as Afghanistan, we will not let you do that.
I would ask Ranjan to allow me to speak.
We will not let you do that, Shazia.
I do not want a nasty.
One second, Tausif, let us speak.
Fellow Bengalis
No, don't blame Bengal.
Why?
So this is
Nobody's blaming Bengal, Baba. Nobody's blaming Bengal. Everybody wants Bengal to be peaceful. Why? Oh, nobody's blaming Bengal, yaar. Tausif, why are you playing the victim card, yaar?
This is Tausif.
Why are you targeting the Bengal?
Who's targeting Bengal? Nobody's targeting Bengal. We want Bengal to be peaceful. We want Bengal to be prosperous. We want Bengal to be peaceful, prosperous. Bengal is a beautiful state.
Why are you letting me speak? I will not be a part of it.
Shazia.
Target the Bengalis.
But you let us speak now, Tausif. Shazia speaking. Shazia speaking.
I want everybody to know Tausif here is encouraging a culture, not encouraging, abetting a culture of political violence and murders of fellow Bengalis.
Make me a terrorist also.
Shame on you. Do not even take the name of West Bengal. I think all of West Bengal.
You're bombing our speech, you're bombing our train of thought.
How have you used your own state? Shameful of you. You watching your own people die because of petty politics. You are watching Tausif and enjoying it.
Who?
If you will blame my people, we will never take this, Shazia ji.
Nobody's enjoying it.
We are never going to take this.
We
have proofs what Suvendu Adhikari instigating the people and provoking the people of Bhangar. Why you and ISF are working together? Why don't you say
that
ISF and BJP wants to instigate all the people in Bhangar
ISF and
You want to
BJP, wow.
provoke the innocent people.
Surprised you didn't mention Congress and Congress and
Shame on you.
Yeah.
West Bengal is
He's very
saying
smart.
shame on you.
Shazia is very smart. Shazia is very smart. Shazia is very smart. 1 minute. Shazia is very smart. Shazia.
Blame me.
Shazia, his biggest threat. Shazia is very smart. He's very smart. He did not. He's very
And I
smart.
want to say तौसीफ पश्चिम बंगाल का नाम लेते हो शर्म नहीं आती उस राज्य से जहाँ पे पैदा हुए हो वो लोगों को मरवा रहे हो
आपको मुझे ब्लेम करना है करिए do not bring my Bengalis in this
अरे nobody is blaming Bengalis. Diverting. He's very smart. Sanika is very smart. Shazia, 1 minute. Shazia and Tausif.
We have witnessed the violence. We have witnessed the violence in the last few days.
Very smart. He'll blame BJP and ISF. He will not talk about Congress and TMC. Congress and TMC के बारे में बात नहीं करूँगा.
You don't care for your own.
Those who are actually complaining.
You don't care for our own citizens.
Shazia,
he was trying to change it, but I brought it to him. Tausif, you're doing it to your own fellow
You are working with ISF. You are working with ISF. You need some votes with minority, from minority.
There you go.
But trust me, it's not going to happen.
I called you out, you get into name calling. That's what you do.
You want to work with ISF, you work. Why don't you come forward and talk about ISF? That yes, I want to support Naushad Siddiqui in Bhangur.
You are enjoying
Why don't you say this?
Okay, let's get the other thing. Sanika, I think two of our spokesperson haven't spoken. Let's get them.
Naushad Siddiqui.
You're cornered, so you're just going wild in your allegations. Because
Okay, let's get them.
enjoying the murder.
Samajwadi Party hasn't spoken.
That's what you're doing.
Okay, this is going to be a very fiery debate. Very fiery debate.
I think we should get in Brijmohan Srivastava Niranjan because I'm coming back to our topic.
Brijmohan and Abbas has
coming back to our topic.
Here Abbas.
And the breakdown of law and order and machinery in West Bengal.
I think
the police says they can't hear the bomb.
Congress workers. I will speak for all of them.
Again, you are blaming the Bengal.
Congress will not speak for
Nobody is blaming Bengal, yaar.
Party will not speak.
One sec, Tausif, calm down, man. Tausif, calm down. Nobody is blaming Bengal. Tausif, one sec. Shazia, 1 second. Shazia, pull back for a second. Bengal is a beautiful city. Arey, Tausif, pull back, yaar. She's pull back. Don't do that. Tausif, don't do that.
Party will watch the murder.
Shazia, pull back. No, he's pulled back. 1 second, he's pulled back. You also pull back. No, 1 second. No, but you also pull back. No, a little bit.
Speak for
You pull back. No, Shazia, 1 minute. Shazia, you pull back. No, 1 minute. He's pulled back. No, he's pulled back.
I want to make that clear.
Yeah, he's pulled back. No, Sanika. He's pulled back. 1 minute. He's pulled back. You also pull back. No, Shazia.
Even if they're communists.
He's saying, no, he's very smart. He's saying, 1 second. He's saying, BJP is targeting the people of Bengal. He's saying generally in this debate the people of Bengal have been targeted. Okay, Shazia, I'm leaving you aside. I don't want to talk for you. I don't want to speak for you. 1 minute, Shazia, pull back. No, Shazia, pull back. I'm saying the people of Bengal are beautiful. The people of Bengal are amazing. We love the state of Bengal. Okay, but don't make it about the people of Bengal. 1 minute. Nobody's talking about the people of Bengal. No, 1 second. Please don't do that. It's a very, please don't do that. Please, Sanika, please don't do that. Samajwadi Party hasn't spoken, NCP hasn't spoken. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah.
No,
Sanika.
I think Brijmohan Srivastava and Abbas Haider haven't spoken anything, Niranjan, and I think coming back to our topic on opposition unity and the meeting that is going to take place on June 23rd.
Actually,
yes, Mr. Brijmohan.
The BJP spokesperson was talking for like 5-6 minutes on law and order situation in Bengal, while she belongs to UP, and UP is a state where cops are getting beaten up by members of parliament of BJP, and what is happening to those cops? They are getting transferred. This is the state of law and order interpretation. You will not say a word about it. This is the hypocrisy of Bharatiya Janata Party. Rape victims, their family members are committing suicide because their complaint is not getting lodged in Uttar Pradesh. This is what is happening. Police is sexually assaulting women in Uttar Pradesh.
Let me ask you a question, Abbas. Let me ask you a question.
Why people are getting killed?
Let me ask you. No, 1 minute. Shazia, before you come in. Shazia, before you come in, because you're the only spokesperson of the BJP, there's nobody on your end. You should get more allies, Shazia. You should get more allies. We'll get them on the debate as well. Kawai was here. Hold on. On a lighter note, Kawai was here. Shazia, on a lighter note, Kawai was here. Kawai was here. Kawai Satan of the AIDMK. The guy is not here. Okay. On a lighter note, I know you can take them on. I know you can take them on. Shahzai, I know you can take them on. You can. Arey, Abbas, yaar, sun liya karo, yaar. Abbas, I'm saying how many seats?
Listening to
बाप रे बाप
Kawai, very nervous.
भाई एक बार सुन लिया करो
अब्बास, very nervous.
अरे तुम
Why are you so nervous today?
अरे एक मिनट सुन लिया करो यार, she is alone यार, don't do that, don't heckle her. Abbas, how many seats will you? Very simple question. Okay, how many seats?
That's all they can do, heckle.
Can I ask my question? No, Shahzad, let me ask you.
Because you don't have a...
Niranjan is being
very
simple question.
To ask his question.
Simple question. No, you like this question. Trust me, you like this question. Because the like, Sarika mentioned it. In Bengal, Mamata says, please don't mess in Bengal. Please sacrifice in Bengal to the Congress party. Delhi and Punjab, Kejriwal has already said, please compromise, right? In Uttar Pradesh, we are being told that Samajwadi Party does not want to commit itself to Mission 450 because they want to contest those seats. Abbas, how many seats will you allow the Congress Party to contest? 1 seat, 5 seats, 10 seats, 15 seats, 20 seats? Make a commitment, no? Because they didn't even manage to win 10 seats in UP Assembly elections. So tell Kapil Madan how many seats you'll give them and why you're going to the meeting. This is a debate on opposition unity.
Niranjan, let me make one thing very clear. Samajwadi Party is the strongest opposition party in Uttar Pradesh. It has got the strongest cadre as well as the strongest candidate across 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh, and we are capable as well as prepared to win all the 80 seats.
Oh, strong in 80 seats. Strong in 80 seats, winning all 80 seats. Bhai, tum chale jao. Kapil Madan.
Because
Kapil Madan. Bol do na Kapil Madan ko.
Alliance of PD.
I asked you a basic question. You're giving me. I asked you a basic question.
In Uttar Pradesh,
बोल दिया ना,
which was UP from where BJP has made a government in 2014, and this time in 2020, very nice answer. Uttar Pradesh from where BJP is going to lose, they are not going to make
Kapil, as a lawyer, I hope you got that response.
We will always have the opposition to formulate a strategy, and whatever strategy all the leader of the opposition will come up, we will.
So strategy is you will fight all 80 seats, na? Abbas, come to the point, na? Abbas, I asked you a question. I said 1, 5 or 10.
Can I come in, please?
You said all 80. 1 minute. I asked you 1, 5 or 10. Sanika, simple question I asked him. 1, 5 or 10. He said all 80.
See, I don't know what would be the strategy of the opposition. Let them formulate a strategy. They are going to meet on 23rd to formulate a strategy, and you want me to let you know the number of seats.
Please.
So
I just wanted to know what's on your mind.
Very
interesting, very revealing.
Because people of the country, they are against the fascist policies of Bharatiya Janata Party. It is not about self-interest of any political party or political leader. It is about the larger interest.
I can hear him. Brijmohan Srivastava is speaking.
Brijmohan Srivastava.
Yeah, Mr. Srivastava, can you hear us?
Brijmohan Srivastava.
Oh, I think he's just leaving.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think he got a call. He got a call and he's leaving. Mr. Srivastava, can you hear us? Okay. Let me take that question to Kapil Madan. Kapil Madan, you heard him, na? He says we are prepared to fight in all 80 seats. Now, in a situation like this, how do you expect to have a meeting in Patna and say that Mission 450 will be a reality? Please explain.
Now, Niranjan, I would expect on an uninterrupted time. You gave ample time.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Uninterrupted. Also, yes. So, I would, first respond to the issue of violence that was raised to me. Now, while BJP spokesperson was talking very loudly on the issue in Bengal, but she is, hopelessly and, shamelessly silent on what is happening in Manipur. We should all hang our heads in shame because we apparently don't have any answer, and the BJP,
where is Manipur coming to the debate?
Existent insofar as the violence.
Manipur कैसे आ गया भाई?
That is not happening.
Are you?
I am allowing you to speak.
Manipur आ गया.
No.
Manipur इसलिए आया.
This is not fair. You're getting all of them and you're not giving me chance to speak. You are not. You're getting all of them. Speak against me. I will speak for Manipur also. But I'm asking you, why are you scared to speak for your own?
को इंटरप्ट नहीं किया. मैंने
Shahzad, let him speak. Give him 30 seconds. Shahzad, give him 30 seconds. Shahzad, give him 30 seconds. In fairness, give him 30 seconds.
Now the point is,
Shahzad, give him 30 seconds. in all fairness, let him speak.
आपको डर क्यों लग रहा है? अपने ही पार्टी में मर्डर्स हुए हैं, आपके ही वर्कर्स को हुए हैं मर्डर्स, उनके बारे में क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं? क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं?
Shazia and Kapil, while you all fight for airtime, no, NCP hasn't spoken in Brijmon Srivastava. Why Shazia, let him speak. He's a very senior. No, he's a very senior spokesperson.
Let me tell you.
No, he's a very senior spokesperson.
Srivastava has been very patient and he's very patient.
Kapil, let him speak. No, he's your ally, yaar.
And as we're running out of time, I think
he might be senior or junior or anything. The fact is,
but let Mr. Srivastava speak.
If you're getting 4 people,
not fair.
BJP, you have to give me equal time.
You have got most time, yaar.
Not
You've
fair.
got most
That's
time.
what I'm
Your
saying.
party has got most time. Brijmon Srivastava.
Brijmon Srivastava, we had a tweet coming in from a senior Congress leader today.
Both sides?
My question is to Mr.
Most time,
Brijmon
I said most time.
Yeah, Mr. Brijmon Srivastava, we had a tweet coming in from a very senior Congress leader who said that all regional parties do not want to give any seats to the Congress, and he says that Mr. Sharad Pawar will say tomorrow that Congress must reduce its seats in Maharashtra, could be in the Lok Sabha elections, could be in the assembly elections. Are you ready to give a lion's share to the Congress in the upcoming elections in 2024 in assembly as well as the general Lok Sabha elections?
I'm really waiting for the answer here. Please.
Being a political worker, I understand that it cannot be decided on the debate in any channel.
Yes.
The all party leaders are very senior, and they are having relations with each other since last more than, somebody is having 30 years old relation, somebody is having 40 years old relation. Once the things will take the shape, then everything will be slightly clear.
बहुत अच्छा जवाब.
Today.
What an answer! Wow.
Pardon?
No, you hear him, no.
Let him
Shazia, let him. You hear him, no, Shazia. Shazia, you hear him, no. Shazia, you hear him. You hear him, Shazia. Okay, Mr. Srivastava, please go.
I'm with him.
Shazia, hear him, no.
Today,
you hear him.
Today, Shazia Behan is highly excited.
I'm listening.
Because Shazia Behan is highly excited because if somebody will ask what is happening in Manipur, then she will perturb.
Sir, Manipur ka alliance ka kuch nahi hai.
Therefore, you are discussing violence in Paschim Bengal. You are not ready to discuss Manipur. Okay, I understand you. But what actually I want to say, there is no confusion. There is no confusion of deciding the opposition candidates in the different Lok Sabha seats.
Yeah, but Shazia, you hear him, no. Shazia, you hear him, no. Shazia, please. Shazia requesting. He sat patiently for 90 minutes. Hear him, no. Shazia, hear him, no, please. He sat quietly for 90 minutes. Abbas, let him speak. Abbas, agree with her. Hold on.
Manipur.
Yeah.
Therefore, she's perturbed actually. I know Shazia Behan. She is not able to tolerate the Manipur incident.
Sir, but Manipur has nothing to do with the debate.
She will not listen anything in good.
Sir, एक काम कीजिए आप.
Point you've made.
Brijmon Srivastava ji, whether BJP speaks or not, Sir, let BJP go. Let BJP go for a minute.
You couldn't give one answer to the question of seat sharing.
I asked him.
No, he deflected it because he did not answer. Niranjan,
छोड़िए ना. अरे आप तो हिंसा की बात बताइए. अरे ये मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है? 35 लाख लोगों की पॉपुलेशन में आपके होम मिनिस्टर फेल हो गए.
Okay.
पूरी तरह से फेल. 35 लाख लोगों के बीच में 1 अरब 40 करोड़.
Okay. Last two questions, Sanika. I'll take one question in detail second. Mr. Srivastava.
दुखी होना वाजिब है.
Brijmon ji, एक मिनट. Brijmon ji.
दुखी होना वाजिब है.
Okay, शांत हो जाइए. Shazia, calm down now. Shazia, one second. Shazia, you like this answer? Let me ask a question. You hear this very interesting question. Shazia, you hear now? I'm asking SP. Shazia, you hear me? No, Shazia.
I was actually hoping for an answer.
Are you here? Shazia, okay, you got your answer. Mr. Pawar is very smart. Mr. Pawar is one of the smartest politicians in India. You know that.
Change the topic.
But you hear what BRS and SP have to say, na? My question is to BRS. Sanika, you take the last question with SP, okay?
I've heard already.
No, you haven't. You have not heard. You have this question. This question. No. This question or answer you have not heard. Trust me, you have not. You have not heard the question. Hear my question. You hear my question.
Everybody is deflecting.
Ravula, you hear. Shazia, wait. Ravula.
All of them are trailing.
you have not heard my. This question has not been asked. This question has not been asked on any debate. This question has not been asked on any debate on any Indian television channel. Arey Shazia, you have to hear, no Shazia. Shazia, without hearing you can't. Okay, I'm going to ask Ravula. Ravula, hear me. Ravula, has Mr. KCR? No, I'm asking. No, my question is to KCR. I'm sorry, I'm asking BRS. I'm asking BRS.
And when I was
Ravula, has Mr. KCR booked his flight, a charter jet? Is it on standby for the 23rd of June? What time is he taking off for Patna? Please tell us.
See, I already have told you that there is no urgency that the...
there is no urgency. Sir,
abhi 5 din hai. Clearly.
5 दिन है sir. 10 months for the elections.
सुनिए.
This is the jawab.
10 months is too big a time in politics.
10
months is too big a time in politics.
10 months? Sir, 5 days hai, sir.
BJP has to...
5 days hai.
Party, we have our own stand. Niranjan, we strongly believe there should be an alternative to BJP in the center. We will be working on that. There is no doubt.
Are you looking for an alternative to Congress also?
We don't have to either toe the line of BJP or Congress party.
There goes the answer. Neither BJP nor Congress, Sanika. So they're not going. Yeah, got your answer. You're not going. You're not going to Patna. You don't have to beat around the bush. Don't have to beat around the bush. Got your answer. You don't have to beat around the bush.
I'm not trying to beat around the bush.
No, exactly. Got your answer. You don't have to beat around the bush. Yeah, Samajwadi Party. There goes BRS not coming. Breaking news to Abbas.
Yes, Mr. Abbas Haider in 2017 you've already burnt your fingers with alliance with Congress.
Yes.
Now you're coming back on the table on the 23rd of June. Is your senior party leadership ready to part away seats in Uttar Pradesh for 2024?
See, I have already made this clear that Samajwadi Party is capable to win all the 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh.
All 80 seats, khatam.
Yes, we will
game over.
Strategize anything to strengthen the opposition and any such.
What? Where will you help them
in the future? We will definitely.
They will fight all 80 seats in UP. Sanika, how are they going to strengthen the opposition? Please tell me where are you going to strengthen? Abbas. Okay, Abbas. You just said you've already answered it. He said he's already answered it. Abbas, but please tell me where are you going to help the opposition?
NDA.
बोल देना कहाँ पे हेल्प कर रहे हो? यूपी में तो कुछ हेल्प नहीं कर रहे हो. No, if you're not helping in UP, where are you helping them? Tell me one more state. Where you're helping them. Where? Which state? Helping the opposition in which state?
No,
which state?
Asking BJP that how many seats she is going to share with Eknath Shinde in Maharashtra.
They've already decided that. They've decided that.
No, they have not decided.
They're fighting. They fought with each other. They hugged with each other.
See, 23
वो कर लेंगे.
Nobody is left in India. Nobody is ready to join.
They're doing. Okay, Shasha, 10 seconds to respond and we'll end the debate.
In near future.
Yeah.
Shasha, 10 seconds and I'm ending it.
Okay, can I come in?
Shazia, how many for Shinde?
She's very curious.
Shazia, how many for Shinde?
She's opposition are sharing. She's very interested to know about the opposition. But she's not going to share any details about the NDA.
We will have a fantastic. We will have a great. Why do you speak for me? Why are you speaking for me, my dear friend? When you can't speak for your own workers who are getting killed outright.
We always speak for the people of this state, people of the country. Unlike you, against your misuse, against the misgovernance of
Okay, very interesting.
And shows you that you don't have
two losing points. One second. There are two losing points.
But you don't have an answer at all.
Abbas and Shazia. We've run out of time. Abbas, Shazia, Tausif, Ravula. Abbas, Shazia, Tausif, Ravula, and Mr. Bujmon. Yeah, 1 minute. Now, don't fight. Nobody can hear you. You're speaking over each other. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you, brother. Nobody can hear you. Shazia, nobody can hear you. You're speaking over each other.
But you didn't give it.
No, I'm just telling you. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you. I'm only saying. Abbas. One sec. Hear me out. Last 10. Give me 10 seconds to end the debate decently. Now, I'm saying in 5 days. 5 days. Sanika and me are saying in 5 days there's going to be a meeting. Okay. 5 days is also going to be the time when the Prime Minister will be in the US. The two big events this week, Sanika, the Prime Minister's visit to the US and this big meeting in Patna. Let's see what happens. we are sure there's going to be a big headline coming out of Patna.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Thank you very much.
Live, yes.
Yeah, and we'll be live on it. Thank you very much, Ravola, Abbas, and Brijmohan and Tausi for joining us on this weekend debate.
Viewers, you're watching Republic TV. I am Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest. Many updates came in right now. We'll get to all of them and tell you exactly what's making the news in this show. But first, the headlines we're tracking at this moment.
विपक्षी एकता अगर हम करना चाहते हैं तो हम मंच पर एक साथ आकर के एक दूसरे का हाथ पकड़ें। उससे ज़्यादा बेहतर है कि हम कोई सटीक कॉन्क्रीट रणनीति बनाएं।
Ahead of the big opposition meetings, top Congress leaders claim Congress Mukt Bharat agenda by regional parties. No end to political violence. Union Minister Nisit Pramanik's convoy attacked on campaign trail. TMC leader murdered.
If they want to take their petty anger on people like SG Surya, in fact, SG Surya will become a bigger leader post this arrest.
Big political face-off as Madurai cops arrest Tamil Nadu BJP secretary over alleged anti-DMK tweet. Manipur continues to remain on the edge. 2 civilians injured in Imphal clashes. BJP leaders' residences targeted. Actor Vijay drops a big hint. Is a political entry next for him? Stage set for Prime Minister's United States visit. An unprecedented welcome awaits him in Washington. Viewers, let's start with the top story. With just 6 days are left for the mega opposition meeting in Patna, and the political parties continue to be on loggerheads. But with KCR lauding PM Modi while skipping the meet, and TMC having clashes with Congress in Bengal, there's a massive confusion about how this 450 plan will be executed. Here's all you need to know.
On June 23rd, at least 15 opposition leaders are meeting in Patna. But at the moment, all parties seem to be on a shaky ground. KCR has called Prime Minister Modi his good friend.
मोदी जी मेरे अच्छे मित्र हैं। कई बार हम अपने ख्यालात बदलते हैं। नीति आयोग मीटिंग में, कहीं इधर-उधर में, बिल्कुल हम मिलते जुलते हैं।
Mamta doesn't want Congress